Welcome to the Shit Apple Podcast, where daily life gets drugged through the mud, wrapped in questionable wisdom, and served piping hot with zero shame. Well, someone's got to say the crazy stuff you're already thinking.
Welcome back to the Shit Apple Podcast. I'm Tiffany here with my two buddies, my two pals, Diana and Shelly. And today we are talking about our unfiltered and possibly very unpopular opinions.
About all the things we hate.
All the things we hate, basically. It's a whole episode of hate, which we know you love.
Hate filled.
And we might end it with a little bit of love. So,
Yeah.
what do we hate, ladies?
Did you have something done this weekend?
What do we hate,
Did you
Shelly?
we were talking about it when we were recapping on our weekend.
Shelly, what do you hate? Read the
starts with an M.
teleprompter and tell us what
I
you
didn't have
hate.
a massage this weekend.
Oh, but we were talking about it.
Oh, okay. I thought you thought I had a massage. No, I don't like massages. I don't know. I always feel worse afterwards. I'm like, oh, I got to get this kink out of my neck. And then they just rub and rub and rub. And I'm like, oh, now I feel like I need to go to the orthopedic doctor.
Like the
you know?
chiropractor. Okay, tell me, how often do you get a massage? When was your last massage?
It's been over a year. I remember Bill got me like a package of like 10 one time. And I think I used 4. And the place closed
10
down.
massages, like he went in. That's
That's
quite
I know.
a package.
Quite an investment.
I know
if
because I think I had like one that was soft, but I think they were just probably like doing like this.
Petting.
Like the
I hate when they
sweet,
pet you.
You know, and I was like, oh, that feels great. And he's like, here you go. You know, Bill used to do stuff like that for me. And so
used to
yeah,
do stuff like
I don't like massages,
I
you
love
know,
a
and
massage.
goody for you who do.
Goody for me. I love them.
okay, go ahead.
I love them. I have no complaints. I just don't like to be pet. I like it to like be
Deep
semi-painful.
tissue. Yeah, like a workout. Like you just had a
like
workout.
I love those table tie massages. Like I go to a lot of the Asian
Yeah.
massage
Yeah.
places.
See, I
and
feel
they,
worse afterwards. I don't know why.
probably because all those demons
Yeah.
deep down
Still,
inside your
they're still stuck.
It does, like, I'm no, masseuse or expert on the massage therapy practice, but it does release a lot of toxins. I love a massage when I feel like I need one, but I get sick every time I get a massage. So I'm like, there
like
are just
sick,
toxins.
like a cold.
Like, yeah, I'll get sometimes a sinus infection.
I've
sometimes-
never seen you sick.
yeah, but I don't feel great for like 2 to 3 days after. I have a headache after usually, and I hate the spa. I like a massage when needed. I can pop in and pop out for a
Right.
massage. I hate the spa.
Spa.
I hate a spa. When people are like,
Yeah.
"Oh, let's do a spa day," I'm like, "Oh, that
Same.
sounds terrible."
Same. Please leave me out of your
Can we
spa
do a
day.
mall day?
Yes, take me to the mall. Take
Mall
me.
day.
I don't care. Take me to the hot dog stand. Take me to Costco.
Yeah.
I don't care, but leave me out of your spa day.
A spa is
I'll
not
meet you
meant
for
someone
lunch.
like me. A spa.
You do have a lot of energy. A lot. So I get that. I love
feel
a spa
trapped.
day.
I feel trapped.
Yeah, and
it's like a cruise ship.
I don't get it. I don't need steam blown in my face. I already don't like the massage. You know,
I'm taking notes.
And I go
already
to
know not
Splendid
to invite
Nail
you guys to-
for my
Me and
nails.
Stephanie will. Stephanie, do you like a spa? Okay, me and Stephanie will go
Okay,
get
I
our
will
spa
also
treatment.
say
All
you
right.
both have very chill personalities.
That's
This
true.
Makes sense. This makes
Stephanie goes to the spa. Diane, Deli, and we're going to the mall.
Yeah.
We're going to the
I
mall.
also want to go to the mall.
Yeah.
I'm a down for anything. I'm one of those friends. I'm down for it all.
Okay, so
I
You
am
guys
not.
clearly are not.
no,
So
I can go
see-
to the spa, but do I enjoy it? Absolutely not.
Same.
Right.
I don't want to lounge in the pool.
Here. No, in your dirty pee pool. No thanks.
What dirty people?
Pee pool.
Oh, people.
Pee-pee pool.
I don't think
No
the people,
public pools for you.
I don't like pee pee
What
pools.
about a resort pool?
No,
Okay, wait.
those are pee pee pools.
Yes.
Okay,
Hold
so
on.
no public pools.
I don't like to swim with children. And to be fair, I think adults pee in the pool just as much as
I
children.
agree with that
I agree, but
statement.
not spa people. I don't think spa people are.
Men
You-
pee.
No, you guys are crazy. If you don't think I pee in the pool when I'm at a spa, you're crazy.
Okay. Wow. Good
I did
lord.
not
So
see that
don't be in a pool with Shelly.
I don't know if I'm kidding.
We're gonna.
I don't know if I'm kidding. I'm
Don't
not-
go anywhere with
I
me.
don't pee in the pool.
We need
I
to
can
put that-
confidently say that.
Yeah, you need to put the blue
She's a
stuff.
peer. She's a peer because she's not.
I
see.
am. No, I was about to say. No, I'm not a peer, but I was about to say we
said,
need
"I
to
am."
put that ink that like disperses.
Is that a thing? My mom always told me that. So it always terrified me.
It's not.
I think it's fake. Like
not
in
a real
Grown Ups, you know, they were
Yes.
like, oh, that's fake. And then it really happens. But I don't think it's real.
Okay.
I don't know.
We're gonna investigate. I'm gonna ask my
Look
friend
in
Chat.
Temu.
I'm gonna
Look
ask
in
my
Temu.
friend
Because
Chat.
they
The
got that.
entire Great Wolf Lodge
Woof.
would be Great Wolf Lodge, sorry, would be blue.
You guys are making me laugh.
Or
so
whatever color it is. What color do they
Dude,
say?
I've never been there, and I don't plan on going.
Oh, I love it. I
only
sit there.
went
They have
once.
really good hot
You
dogs.
love it. You just said you don't like
No,
pools.
I don't go in the pool.
You just sit and sniff the chlorine?
I just do whatever. I go and play on my phone while the kids
Block
do
blast?
their thing.
Wood blocks?
Rock blast. I'm onto rock
called wood
blast.
blocks?
Oh, block blast.
I said
I'm doing block
Oh.
blast now. I graduated from wood
Wood
blocks.
blocks?
Wood
She
blocks.
has a terrible score.
Whatever. What were you doing to get? How long did it take you to get 45,000
No, I
points?
didn't get 45. Not Layla.
Oh, that's Layla. What
I
was
have
yours?
30. I have 30.
Oh,
30 something.
okay, 30,000. I struggled to
This
get
is
13.
okay. Remember, I wake up at the butt crack of dawn.
Anyway, block blast. I don't have enough time in the day. But moving on, I can't wait to get to this because I feel like a bunch of people are going to hate me for this, and I don't care.
Ooh.
You know who I don't think is the queen or that great or even a great singer? I mean, she sings okay or whatever. Beyonce. Unimpressed. Unimpressed. Sorry, millions of fans.
I like her older stuff.
I
The
like
more
Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And her
I
more
mean,
poppy stuff.
Why do you say this?
Okay,
Break it down.
let me do a sidebar. I did enjoy the Lemonade movie, if you will. You know, it was like an hour or whatever.
Yep.
That was like really cool because I like scary things like in New Orleans, and I thought that was a real cool thing, you know. Plus, I thought she was going to get rid of gross Jay-Z, who's not a great rapper, by the way. Anyway, I said it. I don't think, I just don't get it. What has she done so freaking fabulous that we hail her greater than, I know, I'm going to show my age here, than like Whitney Houston?
Oh, I don't hail her greater.
I mean,
I don't
we
hail
didn't
her
say
greater.
Queen Whitney.
I think if we're going, I think Janet Jackson is like the best of all time of that era. Like where they weren't really the same era, but
No, I don't. Whitney's a way better vocalist than Janet Jackson.
Oh, for
Vocal,
sure,
hands down,
vocal.
but fun and clubby. Yeah,
Yeah.
Janet. I grew up
She
with
just
Janet
puts on
Jackson.
a
Janet
great
is
show.
Yeah.
amazing.
She
I've seen her
puts
in
on a great
concert
show.
many times.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I only saw her in concert one time, and it was during that time. So
Yeah.
it was like during her heyday.
Yeah.
And it was great. But I mean, Beyonce, I don't know. Everybody was like clamoring to get tickets, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, you know what I like about her is her tickets were not expensive,
okay.
which I appreciate because some of these, you know, artists they charge an arm and a leg,
They
and
price
for their
gouge.
young audiences, it's like you make enough money. But
Yeah.
she had some good prices for her seats. But I am a Beyonce stan. Like I love her.
I mean, but what makes her so great?
Her voice is unbelievable. She writes all her music is great.
Well, so does
I love
Taylor
it.
Swift.
Yeah, I'm not a huge like okay, I used to like Taylor Swift. Now it's just the fandom and all the stuff attached to it. It's just too much for me. I'm out.
This is what I have to
I'm
say
out.
about Taylor Swift. This is what I like about her. I'm not a country music fan, even though I
Well, she's like pop now.
now. But then she does a throwback to country every now and then. Some of her newer stuff. Anyway,
And folk.
I love that the way she treats her employees is phenomenal. I think she's very good to the people she works with. So
agree
I
with that.
respect that. And I think like I love that she is not rail thin and she doesn't promote that.
Yeah.
Like you know, okay, sure, she's not a great dancer, but she writes all her own music, and I think her messaging in her music is so good.
I watched her documentary.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
was good.
she's a cool. I think it's cool to have someone like that to look up to if
When
you're
you're a
the kid that's not
Yeah.
like, oh, you have to be perfect in every way, and you like she doesn't. I
She
don't
is
know.
a great person for a young person.
Because she's not also, to be fair, she's not like a beauty queen. You know what I mean? She's
girl
cute
next
and
door.
adorable. Yes, she's relatable.
Yeah.
How's that? I mean, you know, I don't know. I just don't,
don't know.
get, I don't get Beyonce. I hate when and I don't even know why I follow her. Her Instagram posts come up and our Instagram posts look better than hers. She's all weird in her hallway and it's like,
Maybe
I
she's
don't know.
trying to be funny little
I
budge.
love it.
I don't think that she's
So
not.
that's art.
I
That's
don't
art.
even know if Beyonce gets funny. She's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
so. She's got to stick so far up her ass that it's going to take a crane to get it out.
Okay.
Okay, that's my take on it. I don't like Beyonce. Well, okay, I don't dislike Beyonce. I don't get the Beyonce kingdom.
Okay, if her music comes on, are you listening or are you switching?
It
Depends
depends
on
on
the
what
song.
it is. Yeah.
Okay.
I love Beyonce.
Okay.
know,
So you're never
sorry.
switching.
Taylor, it's not that I don't like Taylor Swift. I mean, I'm never gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna put the Taylor Swift album on and listen to it from
Yeah, I
front
would
to
never.
I don't
back.
feel like that about
My
most
daughter
people.
doesn't like Taylor Swift. We're just not. I even hate to
Swifties?
say the word
Yeah.
Swiftie. I'm not a Swiftie. I
Yeah.
hate that word. I agree that she's a great role model for little girls, but like I know adult women who are like hardcore into that Taylor
I do
Swift
too.
stuff, and
I
I'm
do
just
too.
like, chill out, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diana told us that she doesn't like Bruno Mars. How dare you?
Barf. He's barf. He gives me a visceral response. Like, right? He's the guy that, yeah, I don't like him.
I think he does a lot of drugs.
It's
he gambles
so,
a lot. He's
his
a wild
music
man.
is like syrupy,
I think
gross.
he's from like Compton or something. I mean, like,
No.
I dig him.
I dig-
him.
He's
I
not
dig
from
him.
Compton.
That's great
Absolutely
dancing.
not. He's not from Compton.
no, he is
I want
from
proof.
like
That
the
man probably
ghetto.
puts on a great concert.
Yeah.
Great show.
Let me see.
It's
hold
something
on.
syrupy and gross about him. I don't like.
Okay.
Syrupy?
Slimy.
Syrupy.
Slimy.
I forgot.
new one.
I don't like it.
It's a new
I do
adjective.
like syrupy. That's pretty good. I will tell you guys somebody else I hate.
Michael Jackson.
No, I don't hate Michael Jackson.
do.
I mean, I don't like what he did, but I don't like The Weeknd.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Barf.
Why
He's
is he
so
barf?
weird, and he sounds. We've already had Michael Jackson. I don't need
a shittier version?
Thank you. A second level Michael Jackson wannabe. We got Corey Feldman for wannabe Michael Jackson.
Oh my God, that is so good.
Oh, he's so
Dude, I would go to that concert.
Oh.
The entertainment.
delicious. Corey Feldman,
And he
call us.
believes in his soul he is Michael
He
Jackson
does.
when he's
he
on that
believes
stage.
in his soul that he's
Maybe he's
halfway
being haunted
good.
by Michael.
He probably thinks that.
Yeah,
he
he
probably
might be.
would agree with you.
Just saying.
Wait, I was gonna Google something.
You're gonna Bruno Mars.
where-
The whole
He's
Michael
not cool
Jackson.
enough to be from Compton.
Bruno.
Oh, you're looking where he's
Mars
from.
from-
No, but the whole Michael Jackson thing.
Oh my God, I'm
he
so
was
stupid.
my literal favorite growing up.
Not me.
Like
Even
I was
before.
obsessed with him.
With who?
And then when I watched that documentary, the Michael
Jackson?
Jackson,
I
like
was
I was
obsessed, too.
obsessed with him.
Yeah.
I was never obsessed with.
I was obsessed.
I think one of the greatest albums, yeah, I said albums, of all time
Album.
is Off the Wall.
Oh,
Off
I
the
had
Wall.
a record
I know
player.
pe-
I listened
yep,
to everything.
I mean, still, like an Off the Wall song will come on. I'm like, oh my God. This is
now
the
it's just not the
greatest.
same though.
I know,
when
I
I
get
hear
it.
him, I just.
But how
after-
come we can still play his music, but not that other guy? Remind me.
R.
of his-
Kelly.
R. Kelly. I mean,
I-
Michael
I-
Jackson molested and assaulted way more people than R. Kelly.
R. Kelly still. My kids know that song. I believe I can fly.
fly.
Like they know that song. I'm like, how do you know that song?
Remember when he did that one song, in the closet? Now I'm in the closet.
Yeah.
And then somebody walks through the
Yes.
door.
I don't know the words.
How bizarre was that? I'm
don't know what song you're talking about.
GTS R. Kelly in the closet.
Yeah, no, I know what
It
song you're
was
talking about.
bizarre.
He was like talking about projecting.
And by
all
the
of
way,
his-
he was friends with Jay-Z. Jay-Z still buds with him.
Oh,
That
that's
tracks.
nice.
He probably puts money on
Is
his
he
books
is
in
he
jail.
still in jail? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Jay-Z?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Any other
Okay.
No, R.
superstars
Kelly's
that
in
we
jail.
love?
Yeah.
That we love.
I mean, that we hate. That we hate.
Oh, there's so
Sorry,
many. I
we're
can't
hating
even think
right
of
now.
any.
Well,
Yeah, we're
Shelley's
hating
about
right
to
now.
go on a trip. Let's talk about. I feel like you've hit this on other episodes. but
What?
You hate traveling.
Oh, I do hate traveling. So, okay, so here's the thing. I might change my mind when my kids go away. I think I've hit on this before. But to me, I've just paid a lot of money to go somewhere and sit and do stuff with my family that I could do that at home.
Really? You can go to Disney World at home?
Yeah, but I mean, no, I can't go to Disney World at home. But first of all, I've been to Disney World way too many times. It sucks.
Yet you continue to go.
But I have to
Oh, because you guys get
cheer.
It's
yeah.
included.
Well,
You get
for
'em for-
Layla, and then we're like, well, we might as well go. We're not going this year. We're going to
Oh,
do
you're
the new
not?
Universal Park.
Do
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Universal's so
Well,
good.
Bill's going to do
It's
it.
way
I'm not.
better.
But I
That's
just
my
feel
hot
like
take.
it's like, my kids are so far apart in age. They don't play with each other. And I don't even know if they did. I still feel like Layla would be like, what do I want to do? Why would I want to hang with Camo? They're just going to argue. Bill's
went-
just going to be worried that he's missing, clients and,
Yeah.
and I'm just miserable. I can shop here and I can
Are you still
argue
coming
with my family at home.
Are you still coming to California?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But okay, so that's the thing. That's the thing with traveling. Traveling with friends,
It's different.
it's different. There's something for my kids to do. There's something for me to do. There's something for Bill to do. But like we're the same group here as we are there, except it's just a lot more money. That's just what I
Right.
think. When I'm going to enjoy travel is when my kids aren't there.
And you got to go see him.
Yeah, and I got to break up fights. Well, Cameron doesn't want to go there. Well, Layla wants to go here.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can do that for free here.
Okay, but here's my take on it.
They'll be
I feel
adults
like
soon.
I like to trap my kids because if we're here, they want to be with their friends, or like I want to go here, I want to sleep at that person's house, or this person wants. I'm having this kid come over. I feel like I only have my older Vincent's in eighth
Yeah.
grade. I only have 4 more years, and really, when he gets his license, like you said
Yeah.
with Layla,
They're gone.
They're gone. So they're right. They want their independence, rightfully so. I was the same, but I feel like when they're with me, and that's why I like our vacations to be so long. Like I have you for a month all to yourself. There's no friends. There's
Right.
even for like Arash and I, there's no distraction. It's just,
Yeah.
and I love
hear
it.
that.
And it will never be like that again. They'll
That's
never
true.
be able
It's
to give
very
me
true.
that time.
It's very
and
true.
so I'm very possessive of it.
Yeah. No, I get that. One time somebody said that they actually, unlike me, they actually like hanging out with their kids. And I thought that was,
You
yeah.
do love your kids. You
I
love to
adore
hang-
my children.
Yeah.
But I feel like my relationships are a little bit different. I'm never not with Camo, except when he's at school. Like literally I go everywhere and there he is, right?
he's your
Except for
shadow.
cheer. Now he's like, I'm not going to go down to the cheer place. It's boring. So anyway.
So he would go. He always goes. With
He
you.
used to go and sit in the lobby with
But
me.
not for like the last 2 years.
Yeah. I mean, every great once in a while he would sprinkle it in there. But I feel like I'm with Layla a lot with cheer.
That's true.
And then Bill and I have our time, you know, like when everybody goes to sleep, we watch movies, we chat. Like last night we were like cracking up about, I don't even remember, but it was so stupid. Oh, we were laughing at his mom. Anyway, sorry, mother-in-law.
Sorry, Nana.
Whatever. But I don't know. That's just my take on it so far. My relationships are very different than maybe your relationships. You know what I mean? So in my bubble, traveling for me, it's almost more stressful than it
yeah.
is fun.
It is a
I
hassle.
understand what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just travel with like a lot of people, so it's
Yeah.
like so many personalities. So I get what you're saying. I still love it.
Yeah.
And I definitely like to travel with my husband and friends.
Yeah.
Because it's not like
It's a different trip.
it's a different experience.
Yeah.
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 All right, what else do we hate, kids?
Well, you said something the other day because you were wearing your sweatshirt.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, this may be an unpopular opinion or
Gross.
maybe gross, or people don't do this and I'm gross. I'm not really sure. But I was talking about how I do not wash my clothes, specifically my jeans, unless they're like, I hate to use the word soiled. It
Stained.
sounds
Why
so
do we say
gross.
stained? Yeah, soiled does
Stained. If
sound
I spill something, if I sweat a lot, if it was dusty or gross where I went or something, then I'll wash them. But I don't wash jeans. I used to watch this stylist, and she's like, no, you don't need to wash your jeans. So like only when you
Yeah.
dirty
stain them or dirty
okay,
them.
so let's, for instance, now you're gonna run an errand, pick up the kids, and then you're going home. Are you changing out of the jeans?
Hell yeah. The
And are they
moment I get
getting
in the door.
hung up and put away?
Yes.
Okay, so I guess I feel like I wear my clothes all day. If I've showered and put the outfit on, I mean, I'm
So when you
riding
get
that
home,
into
you
the
don't rip
washing
your
machine.
clothes off the moment you get
If
inside
I'm
and
wearing
put something more
something
comfortable.
if I'm wearing something uncomfortable or very form-fitting or constricting, but this probably not.
You'll just wear it all day.
I'll just wear it all day, and
Sometimes
then
I
it'll be,
do. I mean, I'm leaving, I'm coming and going until I'm done leaving.
And this isn't true for underwear and socks, correct?
No, I'm washing the undergarments every time.
Okay, just
I will
checking.
say, you guys, I went and saw Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen in concert. The
I'm really jealous
AC2.
about that.
Oh my God, it was great. I
really
drugged
jealous.
Bill, and he's like, I'm glad you made me go. But Anderson Cooper, whose mom was Gloria Vanderbilt,
Yeah.
I
the
love him
jean
so much.
maven, I know. She said you are not supposed to wash jeans, and Anderson Cooper does not wash his jeans.
Okay, but people say you're not
mean-
supposed to wash your cast iron skillet, but I can't just use that and then put it back in my cabinet.
I know that is
You
strange.
keep yours on your stovetop, which I think looks
Or
very cool.
you could put in your oven,
Yeah,
like
I
when it's
just-
not on.
I can't be putting it back in my cupboard.
You can use like a light soap. You just want to use like harsh soaps.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know the rules with cast iron. I'm not a chef, but
Yeah, me either, but I just don't feel comfortable putting it away if it's not clean.
Yeah, I hear that.
So Diana seems to wash her things more frequently, but
Yeah, I do. I just do.
What, your
You just do.
clothes?
I just do. But I wear them all day. I don't,
are you washing your bras after every use?
Not every.
My
but
bras, I do not.
not every, but often.
often.
Okay.
Because
That's
they
why.
kind of lose their shape. I
Yeah,
feel
they
like.
do.
I'm like-
I like to tighten them up.
Yeah, I don't like a blousy bra.
Yeah.
It defeats the purpose, does it not?
Unless you got a lot of stuff to carry and you don't want to carry a purse, just stick it right in your bra.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There
The
you
other
go.
day I was at Cheer and I was going to pay for something and I took my credit card right out of my bra and they were like,
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
yeah. I'm like, I'm not sweaty, I promise.
All right. And there was a thing about people freezing their jeans. Like, that's how you clean them.
What?
You put them in the freezer. Yeah, that's the thing on TikTok
mean,
or Instagram. That's how you clean them. You disinfect them by freezing them. I don't do that, but that's what I've heard.
I'll look into it, but sounds weird.
Yeah, look
That is-
into it. I want you
that's
to look into
interesting.
it. I want a full report next episode.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
What else you got that's unpopular?
Well, I have something. I think there are ugly babies. We were talking about this the other day. Not all babies are cute. That's not true. That's
I
not
agree
true.
with you, Diana. Not all babies are. I love babies. I want to kiss them. I want to smell them. I want to steal them.
I get cute aggression. I
But
want to eat a baby.
not all babies are cute.
You know that meme where they FaceTime people and they're like, "Oh, look at my friend's baby," and like the grandma's
Yeah.
like, "Yikes!"
She's like, what is
You're
wrong
the
with that
grandma?
baby? She's like, oh my goodness.
Don't ever
The
play that-
uglier the baby, the cuter, in my opinion. Like, I love all babies. I think
Yeah.
they're all cute. I have cuteness aggression. I want to eat babies.
Yeah.
I want to eat them.
I do too.
Is that weird?
No, I think it's common.
Or a puppy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to bite their face off.
I
They're
want
Yeah.
to. I want to bite their
I just
face
want to
off.
shake you till
Yeah.
You
can't
want to
be
Lenny
shaken.
them, pat them until they're dead.
I'm going to
Yes.
play with them and I'm going to
Of
hug
mice
them and
and
I'm going to
men.
squeeze them. But yeah, I get it. Even if they're ugly, I want them. But I'm not going to say, I'm going to
That
be
they're all
like,
cute.
beautiful eyes, that
You're not
baby,
gonna say
or
that.
something like that. Or look at all that hair,
Aw. I do kind of feel like that about wedding dresses. Like, no matter
Yeah.
how ugly or cheap or janky or whatever, if
Right.
it's
I
not my
do
style.
love a bride.
I think every girl in a wedding dress is like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
I agree
she's
with
so
that.
pretty."
Agree.
That I do think
I
is
agree.
a thing.
Dude, I have no feelings. Like, I don't cry for anything. But when I go to a wedding
Yeah.
and I see a bride come down the aisle,
I
I
know.
just start bawling.
Very
It's
It
the
is.
weirdest thing on
it's
earth.
very choky up.
Because I'm not a romantic. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not. Something about
Same.
it.
I do think
gets
my
me.
hormones have changed though, because I used to be like Layla, like a heart of steel and like no
A
emotion.
serial
like-
killer?
yeah.
I'm more on Layla's
But now
page.
I'm like, did you guys see that commercial? So sad. Like it really strikes a nerve sometimes, and I feel like that's like since having kids and just
Yeah, it's true.
phases of life.
That's true.
It changes.
Yeah, like I watch things and like if it involves a kid, it used to be like if it involved an animal, I would be like, no, not the dog or whatever. Now it's like the kids and kids too.
Or
You're
even if like a
including kids
kid
with the
said
dogs.
something sweet to the mom, you're like,
Yes, I know.
who are you? Stop
I know.
it.
So dumb.
It's true.
Oh,
We're dumb.
yeah.
Empathy.
It's not us, it's our stupid hormones.
My other thought that's maybe unpopular and gonna upset people is I believe, generally speaking, men are funnier than women. Almost always.
Oh, like comedians.
Like
and-
comedians or just like in life. Like,
I think that's usually true. But I think they've had a chance to be funnier for longer.
is that why?
No,
They've
I don't know.
honed the craft longer? It could be.
I don't know.
But I just think men are funnier. Like
They
male
never had to be
comedians-
they never had to be filtered.
That's a good
That's
point.
true.
I don't know.
I mean, listen, I am like a feminist through and through, so it's kind
Yeah.
of irks me
I
to
think
say
all
this.
three of us are
but-
hardcore.
But I think men are just genuinely.
No, I agree with you. Actually, I think Nikki
Funnier.
Glazer
Oh
is
my God.
possibly on par
Love.
as the funniest woman to me.
Yeah.
But
Does
there's
she write her own roast?
I don't know, but
I-
she is delicious.
because
But there is nobody.
I think
to
Chelsea
me-
Handler's pretty
Chelsea
fucking
Handler's
funny.
funny, but there's nobody funnier to me than I have a list of top 10 and they're all men.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle.
Dave
I mean,
Chappelle's the
Oh
best.
my gosh.
I bow down.
He's a genius, though.
Genius. Even you guys, I mean, we're forgetting old Chris Rock. Eddie Murphy
Chris
is.
Rock.
I grew up. Eddie
Eddie
Murphy
so
helped
good.
raise
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm who I am
That's
because
funny.
of Eddie. I don't want to live in a world without Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
From
But
Raw, no, excuse me, what was before? From Delirious all the way to Donkey. And Beverly
the way
Hills
to
Cop.
Donkey.
Yes, all the way to Shrek. I'm not Shrek 2. Beverly Hills Cop 3 is on Netflix. I watched every minute of it and I teared up just seeing that beautiful
But they
man.
were in that industry much
Yeah,
longer than
for
females
sure.
were. I'm not saying that's why. I'm just saying that's something I just thought. of.
Yeah.
yeah.
I remember
I don't
like
love. I'm not sorry. I don't want to change the subject. I don't love a. I don't always love a male waiter. I prefer a female waiter.
Do you?
Waitress. Yeah.
No, why is this?
I don't know. I feel like
I've
they're
never thought
cleaner.
about it.
I feel like I don't know. I feel confident that the female washed her hands and just isn't as gross. I don't know.
Men are gross.
They're just gross.
Funny and gross.
Like I don't like a dirty looking waiter. Don't be bringing
yeah,
my food with
that's fair.
dreadlocks.
Well, I'm
I
going to
don't
tell
like
you
it.
what. Wait staff, you never know. They partied the night before because they like to be out at all hours of the night. They come in, they're hungover, they haven't washed their hands or showered. It's possible.
I don't like it. Yeah.
I don't care what my waiter is. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
care, but I feel like I'm
You
always
prefer.
like I prefer it if they're clean looking and tidy
Yeah.
and have a haircut. Don't come at me with gross hair and hold my food. I don't like it. Makes me uncomfortable.
Well, yeah, I think that's true, but I don't care if it's a boy or a girl.
Yeah, I guess I feel like men men
are
look
gross.
grimier. Just that's the style right now. The hair is
Yeah,
all
you're right. It's
fluffy
a
and
hobo
weird.
looking world.
Yeah, and being unshaven and the stuff, the stubble. I don't like it.
Okay.
Excuse me, and the long hair,
Yeah, I'm like I wish you had
which
a
I
bath.
think is
before you-
actually beautiful. I love seeing these beautiful long locks, like the
The alpaca.
the hair.
I
You
like it.
like it?
It's grown on me. Well,
Get
some
out of
guys,
here.
yeah,
I
yeah.
hate it.
But yeah, I mean that's their hair.
What are you hiding? Your giant forehead? Let me see your face.
I mean, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. I like it. You guys are
Interesting.
cool.
I
Yeah.
feel like they're going to regret those haircuts in about 10, 20 years and be like, what was I thinking?
They're gonna be all over Instagram. Like
It's
remember?
gonna, yes. It's going
Yeah.
to be like the 80s
When we
version of
used-
hair.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Like the,
sure.
the glamour shots, it's going to be that.
yeah.
All right, what else do we hate?
All right.
Well, I hate when people have kids.
Yeah,
That-
I was going to say, I think we have just been
We have
arguing about
touched.
this. We think we have touched on this, but just in case,
I don't know.
Diana, you don't like kids.
I don't like
when
kids.
your friends
well,
have
here's
kids.
the
Excuse
reason we
me.
don't know. We've had to
No,
record
she
a few.
loves kids.
We've had to
Yeah.
re-record a few episodes, so sometimes we can't remember if we actually talked about it and it got published or if it didn't. So we get confused. Anyway, in one of the episodes, stop me if you've heard this, but
No, don't. Keep
I
listening.
hate when my friends have kids if it's not at the same time that I have kids because I don't have time for your nap schedule and your
your sick
baby
kid.
routine.
Yeah.
And then we're just not going to be friends.
Yeah.
I'll wait till your baby's in preschool or kindergarten and then we can circle back to our friendship. But don't have a baby right now.
That's
if you
why
wanna-
our friendship was delayed.
Yeah.
Because
you
I
have
was
little
busy
babies.
having babies.
I
And now
had
they're
my eye
5
on
and in
her,
school.
but I was like, it's too soon. It's too soon.
Not yet. You have a nap schedule that I cannot adhere to.
No, not interested.
Now I'm in kindergarten, so now we're friends.
now we're friends. Yeah.
I think the funniest thing I think we said this in another episode.
It was
but
you know what I hate.
It
That's
was.
what it was.
It
It was
was.
a you know what I
but I
hate.
think it's.
I really
but
don't remember.
Diana is adamant
Oh my
that we
God.
didn't touch
I
on
can't
it.
remember
But I have,
menopause.
if in case we didn't, this is how it all started when we figured this out. We have a mutual friend that thought she might be pregnant. This was like, I don't know, like a couple years
During
ago.
COVID. It was
yeah.
some
She's like,
backwards.
guys, I might be pregnant. And Diana, without skipping a beat, said, oh my gosh, you know what? I'm going to throw you the best baby shower you've ever had. But after that, our friendship ends. She straight up said that. And it was so funny.
and then they
I
got to
was like,
bring
oh
their
my God.
babies everywhere
Yeah.
you go. It's like, we just wanted to go to brunch without your baby.
Yeah, but you know what? I would like get sitters. Sometimes I'd bring my babies to
Yeah.
the mom brunches, but
Yeah, well, those were
I was
different.
looking to get out.
I know, but there's some people that bring their babies everywhere.
No, I'm
like
not.
it's
I'm
a
not
purse.
that mom.
Yeah.
I'm not that mom. I like to
Yeah.
travel without my kids. I like to do things without my kids. I have a very
Yes.
balanced
Agreed.
life when it
Yeah.
comes to that.
Yeah.
But so, yeah, Diana, don't be her friend if you have a kid.
Yeah.
And you
Or
know
a baby.
You know what else they hate? They hate getting flowers.
I don't like flowers. Do not waste your money. Do
I don't
not
appreciate
get me
it.
flowers ever. I'll be freaking pissed off at you.
I'm getting her flowers for
Don't.
Mother's Day.
So I have a thing about presents. Okay.
We know.
Oh, okay.
I love presents. I love a present. I get so excited. So excited. I want more gifts than you can get me. But here's the thing. If you don't know me, if you don't get me
Don't
something,
give me shitty gifts.
don't get me just crap. Don't get me a Starbucks gift certificate. You know what I
Like,
mean?
know me.
Yeah.
You're like Bo. He likes like a thoughtful gift.
Absolutely. And if you don't know what to get me, either ask a friend or you know what, honestly,
Or you know what else? She loves cash.
you know, I like cash, definitely. And
the
you know what
same
I
as a
like?
gift
I saw
card.
this reel. You guys might have we probably sent it to each other 100 times. Give me a good piece of gossip.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
forego the gifts. Give me some tea or give me tea, by the way, just for some of you older listeners, is gossip.
They all know that.
She also loves tea and hot water.
I do love tea.
Grandma.
When I go to the sports bar, they don't have any tea. So I
sports
go, can I
bar.
have a cup of hot water?
How do they
So
have hot
cold
water?
in there. Well, everybody has hot water if you have a
boil it?
microwave and a sink.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know,
Ew,
gross.
Okay, well, I freaking love flowers.
Well,
Love.
Yeah.
And you know where I buy my flowers?
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
I do love my flowers
which
from
she
Trader
hates.
Joe's. They're great. They last
They
a long
are
time.
nice.
They're priced well. Great
I just
flowers.
feel like flowers.
They die. And
They're so beautiful, like at a wedding.
Sure,
like
they
they're so
die.
pretty to
They
look
die.
at. But you know, there's like people who are like, oh, do you guys want to like take a flower make it? No,
No.
I never want that.
We're doing
No.
that.
So
We're going to do it. I'm taking them to a flower making thing. Yes, we are.
So Tiffany
sick.
probably doesn't know this, but a couple years ago, I used to work in this like flower shop,
yeah.
like this flower industry.
And you hate flowers.
I hate flowers. So it was she did weddings and events, and I did like the candle prep and the organizing. I loved that part of it, like the cleaning out and prepping the candles and organizing. Like this table gets this many, checking off my list. That was my jam.
Yeah.
I could do that all day. But when we were done early, and she's like, "Okay, I'm going to pull you to do the flowers," I was like, "You want me to clean the bathroom?
Yeah.
Do you want me to mop the floor? You want me to take out the
that
trash?"
much? You guys.
I hate flowers.
I love flowers,
They're
and
full
I
of
lo- I'm-
pesticides and chemicals. I don't want to touch them.
Oh, I don't even care about that. I just
And-
rather have the cash.
And I don't like the work that gets involved. I like
I
the
love
finished
flowers.
product if you.
They look pretty, but
But
I
don't
don't
bring me a pack of flowers that now I have to trim and put in a vase. That's
right.
not a
Thank
helpful
you.
gift.
It's
Okay,
work.
what
You
if they
just
put it
created
in
work.
a vase?
Yeah, if you
No.
want to bring it, sure. But then what?
I love having fresh flowers around my house.
It's very pretty. It's just not something that would
Yeah.
excite me.
Yeah, same.
It excites me.
Yeah.
If you want to put something on my island, just put some dollar bills, y'all. Okay, so just spread out
bouquet
some
of
dollar
dollars.
bills. Yeah, bouquet.
Did you have flowers at your wedding, like as
I did.
centerpiece? I did not.
Okay, you're.
Really?
I carried a bouquet, and so did my bridesmaids. I had a center. My colors were pink and brown. I had brown pears as my center.
Oh, that's right. I saw your
Because I was
wedding
like,
pictures.
it's not important.
Yeah,
to
I
me.
hear
I'm not
you.
like a person that loves flowers, and I hate those like giant.
So
you know,
what
like-
did
Yeah.
you walk down the aisle with?
Oh,
She said
I had a bouquet, and so did,
Oh,
and we had like
okay.
boutonnieres, but I wasn't going to spend 20 grand or ask my parents to or my dad. You know,
Yeah.
I'm just like to
Well, I
go in the
didn't have a wedding like
trash.
that.
Yeah.
Like, what a waste of money! You give me that cash.
Yeah.
Put
Yeah.
that right into my bank account.
I understand.
Okay.
But yeah, if it's my birthday,
Your guys' hearts
I
are
don't want
black.
to
I
see
get
you
it.
walk up with some flowers unless it's for someone else. I don't want to.
Okay, so at
when-
your funeral.
Yeah, no.
We didn't discuss that. No flowers at these people's
Yeah,
funerals.
you don't need to do flowers. You spend that money on my mini donkey and my taco cart.
Okay, all right.
Or you could
Donate that money to someone.
donate money to my kids so Cameron could continue to play Rock Blocks or
Roblox.
Roblox. Get some Roblox gift cards
I would
for him
rather-
and
I
get
would-
Layla some Brandy Melville.
Okay.
I would also rather you just donate that to like a homeless shelter, like where it's going to actually get used. What's going to happen at all those flowers, and then what? In the trash.
Yeah,
What's
agree.
the point?
Okay.
Agreed.
All right. Listen, we don't have to have a million bouquets, but you can have a couple.
Uh-uh.
What are you going to donate $60? Who gives a shit? Just get a couple. I'll go to Trader Joe's. It's cheap. It's fine.
Okay, you're in charge of the floral.
You know, I have a 501c3, to help people pay for athletics. And
Does that apply to all sports? What do you have to do to qualify for that?
it can. I just got to raise money to give it to you. But the Trader Joe's donated to our
Yeah, they
I
did.
think they donated
They're just
flowers.
an all-around great company.
Okay. Don't try to sell me. I said I like their flowers. All right. The other thing, Shelly, what do you hate? You hate books.
She
I don't hate, but okay.
She hates reading and she hates
to
books.
read.
Okay, so
And
I
she-
used to be an avid reader. avid. I mean,
I could see that. I could see that.
I had so many books since I was a kid. I mean, when I was little, I mean, I was reading like 4 grades above what grade I was in. You can ask my
Okay,
parents.
I
I'm
agree.
putting
You're
this.
smart as
We
hell.
believe you. We believe you.
Okay.
You don't have to fight for it.
But as I've gotten older, I just want you guys to believe me.
I want you to know how
As
smart I
I've
am.
gotten older, I feel like I have 0 time to do anything. And I would rather watch trash TV
Me
than
too.
read a book
Me too.
now.
No, at the end of the day,
I just need to escape. I don't want to get in a book and be like, that was so sad. Or, oh my God, I'm so scared. I don't know. I need an escape from my own brain.
I hear you.
And that is trash TV.
I love trash television,
Yeah.
especially at the end of the day when your
Did
brain
you say
is fried.
especially?
Especially. I don't say especially.
I heard it. I heard it.
No.
I thought
no,
I heard it.
No, no.
Okay, okay.
You sounded like a wolf.
No, I say especially. I don't say especially.
Last night, Cameron said supposedly.
No, he didn't.
I let him.
He didn't. No, you
Okay.
don't.
Well, Diana in one episode said ringer. Ringer.
There is a G. There is a
No.
G.
There
is
is
it
a G.
silent?
It's not like
She
that.
said
though.
ringer.
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 Ringer. That's how you spell it. You're like, you
Ringer.
said ringer. Anyway.
I don't
Anyways.
remember that.
Listen.
Anyway.
Listen. Okay, but
Oh, what
you
were we
don't-
talking about?
You're not big on reading books before
No,
the
I don't.
movie.
Why the hell would I watch that movie twice? I mean,
Because
on
it's
Word.
so much detail. Like, what's that Justin Baldoni? What was the name of that book with Blake Lively?
Not us. Not
This
I
is
read
us.
the book.
The end.
This
the
is
end.
the near.
Whatever. We know what we all know.
This
what-
ends with us.
It ends with us. Well, I read the first one before this was ever a movie or
Me
all this
too.
drama was going on, and Colleen Hoover, whatever. I think she's a good writer, and I
she's
love how
great.
she ties in. She does a lot of like series. I love.
And
how she ties it in.
there's a second one that's like a prequel.
Yeah, and
Or no.
sometimes like the next
No,
step.
and there's a
No,
sequel.
I've read it. I've read it. I just can't remember. That's the other thing. It's like I read the book. I'm like, I don't remember. I read
Yeah.
it though.
Well, there's
Yeah.
a sequel that it was supposed to come out, and she was writing it.
in the
for
midst
them.
of all the drama.
Yeah. Well, before the
sequel.
drama. The sequel, like how they start co-parenting and blah blah blah. blah.
read
That's
the book.
already out, and,
And
she's
I've
published
read it.
that.
I've
Yeah.
read it. I own it and I've read
Oh,
it.
I thought you
She
said it was a
wrote that one
prequel.
I
first.
forgot
Okay.
because I can't remember shit.
That book
So it's
came
almost
out
like
first.
I didn't read
Well,
the book.
see, if you didn't read like me, you'd just be happy when it came out.
But I
true.
will say there's like so much more detail, and then I don't like when I'm reading the book to imagine the characters looking like the actors.
Yeah, you want your
I want to build
own-
my
But
own.
then so why watch the movie then? Do one or the other, because then
Dude,
you're always
did-
disappointed.
Okay, so wait, I have a question. Because did you guys get to any of those weird, like, were you into Twilight and all that shit?
I
Twilight
watched
sucks.
But did anyone read the books?
I did
I loved the
God.
books.
the same. I did both.
I went
No.
hardcore into the Twilight.
You were an adult.
So was I.
Weird.
I
And
had a Twilight party at my house.
Oh my
What a
God.
fucking nerd.
Yeah, hardcore. I had cardboard cutouts.
How old were you? And why the?
I'm sorry.
How old were you? Did you have children at this point?
I had one child.
Joseph and Mary, you said
Oh
you
my
had
God,
a
I'm
cutout
sweating. I'm
of
sweating.
who?
Woo!
You.
Of embarrassment? Are you sweating of embarrassment? Out of embarrassment?
That's the stinkiest one.
Listen. If I was embarrassed, I wouldn't have said it. I don't give a shit. But I had a Twilight party. My friends can vouch for me. They went. I
Did
decorated
you have to
it.
dress up as a character?
No, I can't. Again, I have a horrible memory. I can't remember the details, but I decorated my house to like the nines. Because it was like the movie was coming out the next week, and all my friends had read all the books, and we were so excited for the movie to come out.
Okay, wow.
And I had one of my friends, I think, bought like a Jacob, and I had the Edward, and I had her bring the Jacob, and we had Jacob and Edward.
I found
see the
Jacob
pictures
and
from that.
I have
Edward
it.
so
I have
ugly. They needed better looking people in this movie.
Agreed.
I mean, Kristen Stewart now is gorge.
Better, yeah.
But they
But-
had to be that weird vampire-y.
Oh, did
pale
they have
white-
to be ugly? I mean, straight up, sorry, you're ugly.
But they had to be relatable. They couldn't be right. They had to be.
I don't know.
relatable.
If you're a freaking vampire, there's no relate in there.
I know, but they had to relate to the mass population.
Right, they have to be like
Yes, I don't know.
semi-normal.
I couldn't even stand it. And have you gone back and watched the movie?
No.
No, but I feel like I should.
It was on not too long ago. It was just
shouldn't.
on in the background. I've never seen a slower movie. I'd
It
rather
is-
watch the original
it is
Snow
really
White.
bad, and
I
they got
can't-
worse.
I can't believe
They
how
got worse.
slow it doesn't. It's not like E.T. It doesn't stand the
Oh no,
test
and
of time.
the CG, what's the CGI or whatever it's called? It's
It
like
looks
so bad.
terrible.
It's
Yeah.
so bad because I didn't spend enough money on it. But I
Low
don't care. I
budget.
still love it. And I also watched the Jennifer. What was that one? Oh my God, I can't. Jennifer, what's her name? Jennifer. She's beautiful.
Lawrence.
Yes.
Oh, I know
all
what you're
those
talking about.
books.
Yes, with the
What were
arrows.
those
Oh, the
books?
Hunger Games.
Hunger
Much
Games.
better.
Okay, I
Much
read
better.
all the Hunger Games. I didn't watch all the movies though. I kind of fizzled out.
yeah.
But I liked the books.
I liked the books, but I was pregnant with Vincent with the like, end of the series, and I couldn't. I was like, I don't know. It didn't.
I don't
sit
think I've
well.
ever seen anything but the first one, but it was good.
And that's very sci-fi, and I fucking hate sci-fi. I hate Star Wars.
Shut up!
I've never
Get
even.
out!
I've never even
Get
seen.
out!
Stop it! I've never even seen Star Wars.
Oh, well then
I've
how
seen-
you hate it?
How un-American!
I've seen parts of it. Not uninterested. I didn't grow up with a
Okay,
brother.
I hate Star Trek.
I didn't either.
Can we agree we
Okay,
hate
we
Star
hate
Trek?
Star Trek.
How do you do that?
But
Everybody hates Star Trek. Nobody likes that show.
live long and prosper.
okay,
Shade.
I hate Star Trek.
I'm a nerd by marriage, but I'm not gonna lie. I saw Star Wars as a kid.
Star
and
Wars is good.
There was nobody hunkier than Han Solo himself. And Princess Leia, the original feminist that kicked ass.
Yeah,
and,
yeah, very cool.
I mean, you guys, the
Of
movies.
course, she's never seen it. Yeah,
Other
very
than
cool.
episodes 1, 2,
Good
and 3,
messaging, good
which
messaging.
is where they brought in the Jar Jar
By
and
the-
it went down the drain. But episodes.
I've refused this episode
Have
to have
you
any
seen
more.
all the new Han Solo, all the new stuff? It's great.
Yes.
It's great.
It's when Han Solo and Chewbacca fly the
Oh my God.
Millennial.
Look at her, she's about to cry.
She's gonna cry, folks.
When they fly the Millennial Falcon for the first time together, it's like my heart just beat out of my chest. I mean, I can't pick between that and the day I got married is the best day.
Okay, like
Sorry, Bill.
The only reason I know about Star Wars,
I'm not sure Bill would disagree because he
He's
loves
obsessed.
Star Wars.
He's obsessed.
He also
My
likes Star
oldest
Trek.
is 22 and is obsessed with Star Wars, and so is my middle son. So I would have probably never watched any of that except like the older ones as a kid.
Yeah.
I would not be up to date with the
Yeah.
Star Wars unless I had like all these freaking boys in my house.
I
I
love
wouldn't know
Star
about
Wars.
it. I like Harry Potter.
Oh,
Yeah, I liked the first one. It was very first,
I
second,
didn't
and third.
read
I
the
think.
books.
I read the first.
I
one.
read
It's
the first or second
movie,
one
whatever.
because I was trying to bond with my, mother-in-law, and she's
Into it?
She reads like a book a day, and I was like, and she would buy them for me, and then almost like quiz me on them afterwards, and then after she kept buying
This will
them and
be
buying
the
them and
test
buying
if
them.
you're a match for
I know,
Bill.
and I was
needed the
like,
clip.
I cannot read these boring things, but the movies were so cute and
The
sweet.
movies are cute.
They were cute.
Did you guys not watch? I saw that eye roll. Did you guys not watch like the Lord of the Rings?
Barf.
I love Lord of the Rings.
Oh my God.
I love Lord of the Rings. I did not watch The Hobbit though.
Diana,
Does
do
she-
not
do you like
barf.
them? Do you like Lord of the Rings?
Duh.
Okay, so you're pro sci-fi.
Well, I mean,
What about
it's-
fantasy?
Listen,
It's like the same.
hold on. Let's get back to Lord of the
no.
Rings. It was never Frodo's story.
I don't even know who those
It
people
was
are.
Samwise's story
Agreed.
the whole time.
Agreed. Lord of the Rings is good. Lord of the Rings is good.
And
never know.
Aragorn, oh.
Lord of the Rings.
Haven't
is
you
really
ever heard
good.
me go like, we need Aragorn's army to come in and just kick everybody's ass?
That was back when movies were like an event.
Movie,
You'd go to
yes,
the movie theater
yes.
and you'd go see those movies. Like
Yes.
it was awesome.
I just love them. And they bring me back to like a time when like Bill and I were like first together and first dating.
Yes,
And we were
Bo and I
so
would go to the
excited.
movies,
Yes.
too.
And
All
watch
the
those
time.
movies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'cause Bo like
We
Jim
would
and I
watch
go.
anything really, but
Yeah.
we had friends that were like in Newport Beach. One of our good friends helped run the big Newport, and like the TV crews and stuff would actually be out there because people would like be camping out to see the movie. We didn't. We just got to go in because she worked there. But it was like a big deal, and I was like, oh, I kind of am in love with this whole story. Like if you sit down and you watch it, and you're like, oh, okay.
Well, I think that's the problem for me. I hate to go to the movies.
Yeah, you do.
I hate it.
So
One time
basically, she
Di-
doesn't like any activity requires her to sit down.
Yeah,
to
that's
sit
true.
still. This is hard for me. This is a challenge.
Yeah. One time, Diana and I went to the movies. Like
Well, you have to
some-
be quiet. You have to sit. and
Yeah,
be
that's
quiet.
true because
At
we
the
wanted to
spa,
talk.
too.
So, oh yes, spas
why I
are
hate
dumb. We need a spa that you can be loud.
Like a party spot with a little
But
DJ.
we went to take a bunch of our kids to the movies. A bunch of us moms. And Diana, there's a bar
left?
in the movie
You guys left and just
theater,
drank?
and we go, oh, we're gonna go to the bar and just get a drink, and we'll be back. We didn't. We went shopping. We left.
Well, other people watched her children.
Yeah.
That's hysterical.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, okay.
It was
well,
a dumb movie. What movie was it?
I
It was
love
dumb.
movies. I love going
do
to the
too.
movies. I even like sci-fi shows. Like I don't know if you've seen like I don't know if it's sci-fi, but like it's fantasy. Like I used to be in The Walking Dead. I don't like it
loved
anymore.
The Walking Dead. That's
like
how,
the first 5 seasons.
yeah,
were good.
well, until Glenn died, everybody just kept dying, and it was sad. And I was
think
like, I
it's-
can't
is it
be
still
this sad. No, but there's Rick's
But, like,
show
all that
and
stuff
Daryl
I liked.
Dixon's
See,
show.
I don't even know.
How about
Layla's
Stephanie?
into it.
How about you?
removed.
Do you like sci-fi, Harry Potter, Star Wars, or is that barf?
No, I like that all.
Darn
Thank
it.
you,
Oh,
Stephanie.
looky there.
I'm the odd man out.
Stephanie and Ellie are all in agreement that Diana is thumbs down.
Sorry. I like real stuff.
Okay, what about do you guys hate, because I happen to hate this. I hate because I have so many damn kids.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna be watching a cartoon, it's gonna be like a kid cartoon. I'm watching with kids,
no.
but I hate cartoons for
Yes,
adults.
American Dad.
American
South
Dad's
Park.
hilarious.
That
No,
shit.
no.
Family Guy is hilarious.
Simpsons.
Family Guy is hilarious, but I'm never gonna watch
But
it.
American Dad is basically Family Guy.
I'm not,
And
I'm not
Simpsons,
watching
barf.
a
I
freaking
don't think The
cartoon.
Simpsons is funny either. I
loved it as a
can't.
kid. I loved it as a kid because
I-
it was
I-
kind of controversial when I was a kid. You know.
Yeah,
but
that's
I loved
true.
It. But I hate cartoons. For
No, I
adults.
like
Hate
Family
it.
Guy, and
Like if I
like,
am watching something that's inappropriate, it's not going to be a damn cartoon.
it's pretty funny. I mean, give it a try. I mean,
I have. I can't get into
like a
it.
belly laugh. You will go to like the most recent seasons. You'll be like, I watched it the other day. I was like almost
What are you talking
appalled.
about?
South
The
Park?
Family Guy. Oh, South Park is delicious.
My husband loves.
Oh
Family
my
Guy.
God,
he loves
it's
it.
the best. There's the best movie by Matt and Troy. Beavis and Butthead was all the rage back in the
Oh,
day.
But I was
was,
a
but
kid
they-
watching that.
Same.
I was a
and,
kid.
And they
But it
were
was
so
good.
annoying. Even as a kid, I was so annoyed
You know,
by
you know
that.
they're
funny.
bringing a Beavis and Butthead movie back.
Oh, God.
Or
good.
special or a
Oh,
show.
good.
Well, they already brought it back and it didn't do well.
They're bringing it back again.
Bringing it back again, huh?
Kellen told me.
There's this movie. I encourage you all to watch it. 54. That's 45. That's how old I am.
She's saying wrap it up, chatty Kathy.
Okay, well, it's called Team America. It's made by the South Park people.
Stupid.
No, I swear to God, you guys, I've never laughed harder.
Stupid.
The only movie that made me laugh harder was Borat. So please just watch Team America. I promise you guys, you'll be like, oh my God, Shelley was right. And if not, I'll let you throw a tomato at me.
Oh, wait, what do I have to watch to throw a tomato at you? I
Team
missed it.
America.
Team America. If I don't like it, I can throw a tomato at you.
Absolutely.
You heard it here, folks.
I did. You did.
We should video that.
We're gonna do it. What else
She's
do we
gonna
hate?
dislike
Are
it
we?
on pur-
I think
dislike
we're-
it. All right, so I'll tell you what else I don't like. We all know that I like fast food because, it's fast and it's food
And convenient.
and super convenient. But I don't like Cane's. I don't like Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
I personally like In-N-Out, but I know a lot of people think it's overrated.
I
But
think
I
it's
grew up in
overrated as hell.
California,
It's
and it's like a
delicious.
staple.
It's overrated.
And people would
fries
come from other
suck.
states.
Where are you getting a better fast
The
food burger?
French
Where are you
fries
getting a better fast
suck.
food
Oh,
burger?
I love their French fries. And I like
The
to get
French
them
fries are
overdone.
disgusting.
They
No,
are
no, no, no,
not
no.
because you're not used to real potatoes. That's why.
Excuse me.
Not used to real.
How?
French-
Excuse me.
Who has better
How
French
do
fries?
professional
you
chef.
know what I'm used to?
If you're
woman?
like, oh, the McDonald's French fries are better, those aren't real
They are
potatoes.
really good.
I like a Five Guys fry.
Okay, those are real
Ew,
potatoes.
I don't like those.
I like
They're all
those too.
soggy and weird.
Listen,
But
I love-
Chick-fil-A and Cane's taste like if somebody chewed up their chicken and then opened up their mouth and dumped it
Chick-fil-A.
into the Chick-fil-A and Cane's. If you
No,
chewed
not
up their
Cane's.
chicken and dumped it in the fryer and then fried it up and served it.
You're
the
wrong.
only chicken that tastes good is the chicken that is made by a man named
The Colonel.
the Colonel.
The Colonel.
I was gonna say the Colonel's
That's-
disgusting.
Oh, how dare you.
Disgusting.
Get out.
I agree.
It's disgusting.
Oh my
I
God.
hate Chick-fil-A. It does.
Agree.
The way you described how it's chewed up and
That's
spit back
only
out.
Chick-fil-A. That is not-
Chick-fil-A.
that is not Cane's.
I disagree with Cane's.
Cane's
is-
brines their chicken, I'll
Yeah.
have you know. Okay.
She staged
I
in their
think Diana
kitchen
works
one
at
day
Cane's.
and
Like-
figured that out.
I used to work there. I didn't, but I wish I did because I would get all that free chicken.
But it's not even breaded all the way. There's like this bare baby ass part of the chicken and stuff.
Yeah,
Baby
Well,
ass.
I mean, I don't
It's
want
too,
bare
it's
chicken.
too moist and like
It's
and
like
too
bleh.
too fresh
And they're
for her.
weird
It's
sauce.
way too fresh.
And where's the okay? So
doesn't have
Cane's
enough
does
hormones and-
own the fry game for me. Their
Ew.
fries are delish. Cane's.
You can get their fries as extra crispy.
I know.
You know?
I think their
do.
fries suck.
Oh my god.
They're
I
not
love
the
'em.
best on the market.
They suck.
What? I thought you liked them.
I like them, but I like most fries.
No, an In-N-Out
No,
fries
I'm not a big
suck.
fry person.
Fries
Maybe I
at
am because I
In-N-Out
do like
suck.
McDonald's and In-N-Out fries
You
too.
know what I like about In-N-Out, I will say, is the prices are right.
and
In-N-Out prices are right.
Their ingredients are simple and clean. Like they always have a fresh bun. They use real beef, unlike McDonald's and those other places.
What?
They're
You
using
know that?
100%.
By the way, in McDonald's, they use real beef too.
Yeah,
How dare you.
it's like
How dare you.
60% real beef, and the rest is like soy product and other
No, it's
such
not.
fillers.
No, it's
My
not.
boobs are big.
100%.
Okay,
Okay.
this is a side note. I hate croutons.
The
Croutons are delicious.
I fucking hate croutons. They're disgusting.
Wow, she threw out the F word for a crouton.
I'll tell you 2 places that have the best croutons.
I don't care because I'm not
No,
going to eat them.
The Fat Ox's Caesar salad has the best croutons,
Why? Those
were
followed
good.
by
Those were good.
Nordstrom Cafe.
Why do I want
those are good.
a stale
only
piece
good
of
part of their
bread
salad.
in my salad? I want fresh bread. Why do I want a chunk
You
of
just want
stale...
fresh bread torn up and thrown on top of the
No,
salad.
I just like a slice of it on the side. If you're going to give me bread, give it to me right.
I don't know. I like a crispy, oily, flavorful crouton.
Get out of here. No.
All right.
Love croutons. Well,
hate 'em.
okay, so we've bashed Beyonce and canes and
Yeah.
and flowers.
Croutons.
Is there anything that can bring this back to a positive light?
Well, I think we should like end on something we love. And I'm
Okay.
going to tell you, this sounds very vain and a little bit self-centered for, the 4 of us. But per your instructions, listen to other podcasts, even though I don't want to. And they don't sound good and they're not interesting.
Go
I've
off.
listened to, I just love our dynamic. I don't know if it's the 3 of us with the Stephanie chiming in. I don't know if it's our spazzy energy or if it's just because I know you guys. But sometimes I listen to other people's podcasts and I'm like, I hate this person's voice, or there's silence. There's like dead moments, or do they need background music? I'm so confused why they sound so terrible. And I don't know. I just love our dynamic. If you guys out there listening, I know some of you have like texted or reached out on social media. If we have made you laugh or smile one time, that makes me so happy. That's what I love. That's what I love.
You know what? I have to say, there's nobody that loves our podcast more than Diana. There really isn't. And
It's true.
It brings me so much joy to see, because she's like one of my very favorite people on earth. And it
Take
makes,
that, Layla and Camo and Bill.
Yeah, well, and, Han Solo. But it brings her so much joy. And she never wants to not talk about it. She never doesn't want to not
And I get
text
mad when
about it.
other people don't want to talk about it. Like, let's circle back, guys. Let's talk about the pod again. They're like, okay, we just did for 30 minutes.
And I think it's so cute because I know you and I know you're not being vain. You're like
She's
legit. I
excited.
love our podcast.
This time just makes me so happy. Even if nobody was seeing this, I just thoroughly enjoy it.
I know. I
Truly
got to
do.
be honest with you. Sometimes, like, if I'm just feeling like out of it or whatever, I'm like, oh, I can't wait until I go see the girls. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
It makes me happy.
I don't know. Even Rob. I'm like, oh, let's see what Rob's booty looks like
This
today.
is the equivalent of like going to a fun happy hour for me. That's what it feels like. you know?
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what I love.
I love that too.
Yeah, I do too.
I love us too.
I do 3.
Okay. We have her buy-in now. Now we're solid. All right. All right. Let's wrap it up, guys.
Let's wrap it up. Where can they find us?
All the social media. Please continue to listen, download, tell your friends.
Subscribe on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I
please.
didn't know I
Comment.
was supposed to do that. Tiffany had
Yeah,
to
You
tell me.
need to
YouTube.
subscribe. If you're watching this, please subscribe.
DM us, give us ideas, give us criticism, give
Yeah.
us love, whatever.
At some point, we're going to run out of content. We need you guys.
we will never run out of content.
No, it's impossible.
Don't worry. We'll be here longer than Joe Rogan.
Okay.
Take that, Joe Rogan. All right, you guys. I have a poo formation,
Poo formation.
a poo affirmation.
You got 2 poos there. Got a few
So
poos.
in respect of today's thing, where, unpopular opinion, your poo formation is have the balls to say what everyone else is thinking.
Oh,
I like that.
Boom.
Is that signed by Shelley?
What?
On that?
No, I know, right? I
Literally
literally have a sign
took that
in
out
my
of your
bedroom
mouth.
that says everyone was thinking it. I just said it. So I like this one. And all right. Peace out, guys.
Bye.
Bye.